Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for May 3rd, read by Scott B. from Detroit, Michigan. AA Thoughts for the Day. Troubles. So our troubles, we think, are basically of our own making. They arise out of ourselves, and the alcoholic is an extreme example of self-will run riot, though he usually doesn't think so. Above everything, we alcoholics must be rid of this selfishness. We must, or it will kill us. Many of us had moral and philosophical convictions galore, but we could not live up to them, even though we would have liked to. Neither could we reduce our self-centeredness by wishing or trying our own power. We had to have God's help. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 62. Thought to consider. The task ahead of us is never as great as the power behind us. Acronyms. Fine. Feeling insecure, numb, and empty. Just for today. Trust from Concept 3. Our entire AA program rests squarely upon the principle of mutual trust. We trust God, we trust AA, and we trust each other. Therefore, we cannot do less than trust our leaders in service. The right of decision that we offer them is not only the practical means by which they may act and lead effectively, but is also the symbol of our implicit confidence. 12 Concepts for World Service, page 16. Daily reflections. Cleaning house. Somehow being alone with God doesn't seem as embarrassing as facing up to another person until we actually sit down and talk aloud about what we have so long hidden. Our willingness to clean house is still largely theoretical. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 60. It wasn't unusual for me to talk to God and myself about my character defects, but to sit down face to face and openly discuss these intimacies with another person was much more difficult. I recognized in the experience, however, a similar relief to the one I had experienced when I first admitted I was an alcoholic. I began to appreciate the spiritual significance of the program, and that this step was just an introduction to what was yet to come in the remaining 7 steps. As Bill sees it, the new AA and his family. When alcoholism strikes, very unnatural situations may develop which work against marriage partnership and compatible union. If the man is affected, the wife must become the head of the house, often the breadwinner. As matters get worse, the husband becomes a sick and irresponsible child who needs to be looked after and extricated from endless scrapes and impasses. Very gradually, usually without any realization of the fact, the wife is forced to become the mother of an erring boy, and the alcoholic alternately loves and hates her maternal care. Under the influence of AA's 12 steps, these situations are often set right. Whether the family goes on a spiritual basis or not, the alcoholic member has to if he would recover. The others must be convinced of his new status beyond the shadow of a doubt. Seeing is believing to most families who have lived with a drinker. 12 and 12, page 117, 118, Alcoholics Anonymous, page 135. Big Book quote. Most of us sense the real tolerance of other people's shortcomings, have viewpoints, and a respect for their opinions and attitudes which make us more useful to others. Alcoholics Anonymous, There is a Solution, page 19. 24 hours a day. AA Thought for the Day. AA teaches us to take it easy. We'll learn how to relax and to stop worrying about the past or the future, to give up our resentments and hates and tempers, to stop being critical of people and try to help them instead. That's what easy does it means. So in the time that's left to me to live, I'm going to take it easy, to relax and not worry, to try to be helpful to others and to trust God. For what's left of my life, is my motto going to be, easy does it? Meditation for the day. I must overcome myself before I can truly forgive other people for injuries done to me. The self in me cannot forgive injuries. The very thought of wrongs means myself is in the foreground. Since the self cannot forgive, I must overcome my selfishness. I must cease trying to forgive those who fretted and wronged me. It is a mistake for me even to think about these injuries. I must aim to overcome myself in my daily life, and then I will find there is nothing in me that remembers injury, because the only thing injured, my selfishness, is gone. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may hold no resentments. I pray that my mind may be washed clean of all past hates and fears. Hazelden Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Center City, Minnesota, 55012. My name is Scott, and I'm an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952 through 2001.